Well, hello, everybody. Hope everybody's had a good day. Welcome to the Predators of Predator Hunter Nation. And every day that my page goes, the Predators gives it the reason why I call it Predators of Predator Hunter Nation. I want to thank everybody that's going to be tuned in tonight. Lisa, Carla, Catherine, everybody that's tuned in. I want to thank you. I thank all my subscribers. Even the trolls, I thank you because if it wasn't for you trolls and people like Ernie that will never give up, Tina, Xander, that will never give up, they love exploiting people's kids. Hell, Ernie exploited his own niece. Ernie's exploiting himself for it too. I shared a picture that was done by the Tales of the Lycan. Oh, Ernie thinks he's clean. He's got drug court coming up. Thank you, Catherine. I'm having a good day. It's always a good day, no matter what, because I'm the one that'll go into the depths of hell and expose these fools for what the clowns that they are. I was watching Ernie's live last night. He had his niece on there, which she should not have been on his page. He should not be around her, period, and exploiting her like that. No kid belongs on his panel, period. And then I go and read. He's got court coming up. Oh, all kinds of stuff coming up. That's why he's a begging for money. That's exactly why he's a begging for money. Oh, the colonel, the lies is catching up with him. The other night, I went on his panel, the Night's Open panel. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys. See, everybody likes pushing and pushing and pushing, but whenever I said I would go into the depths of hell no matter what it takes, that's what I meant. I have meant every word to it. I meant every word. Whenever, as one time Ernie said, whenever Jamie speaks, he speaks, making fun of me. Well, I've got the power in my voice. If you ever noticed on Ernie's channel and Tina's channel, whenever Tina was on his channel, whenever I tell them to shut up, that's exactly what I do. And that's the way they're going to do. They're going to shut up and listen to what I got to say. And then whenever I say that I would go to the depths of hell to prove and to expose, that's exactly what I meant. Tonight, I sent two links out. I don't know which page he's using. My brother, come on up here and let's talk. Let's talk. I pay attention to everything. Always remember that. I pay attention. Whenever you think I'm not around, I can be at work. Which I help. I'm up my cousin whenever I can work. or I'm out with my cousins. But right now I can't work, but they won't release me. But even whenever I'm doing out and about, whenever you think, or I at my doctor's appointment or whatever, I'm here. I'm somewhere. I was sitting there watching his chats the other night. My own brother. He says he wasn't, but what do I know? I'm just a stupid hillbilly, I guess. I can't read. I was sitting there, and they can record this, send it to him, whatever. I send him the links. If he wants to come up and dispute it, he can. If not, we just see what he's a sheep of Ernie's. That's all I'm gonna say about that. He was in the chats telling people that he ain't like the other one. He ain't gonna mention no names. He didn't even know that I was in chats. I'll be there. I'll always be there. They can block me. Block me 1,000 times. Block me 100 million times. Take this page down, and I'll still be there, right on his ass. And I mean that. Well, I was reading and shut up. Um, um, I was reading the chats. Sorry, guys, I got dogs a barking and everything. And he was saying stuff like, "I'm not like the other one." You know who I mean? I know who he meant. He meant me because he's one of Ernie's sheep. And he's running his mouth. He says he ain't, but he has. But he needs to come up here and tell me otherwise. Well, I go on Ernie's panel, and that Ernie always acts fucking stupid. Ernie is ignorant. He's worthless as tits on a boar hog. He said, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about?" Well, Ernie fucking knows what I was talking about because he's played it in fucking 100 videos of saying about talking about my mom and my sisters and all this. Ernie's a fucking idiot. And if Ernie was in front of me, I'd knock his teeth out. Take it as a threat, Ernie. And I go on there, and this is on his video of where he had PP masks. I have no problem with PP masks. I have no problem with catching predators. That's why I'm exposing Ernie. Ernie is a predator. I was sitting there reading that, and I'd had enough, and I went up. He acts so ignorant. He don't know what I was talking about, and then he wants to try to turn it around and say he must have hit a nerve or something. I'd hit a fucking nerve. I'll fight both of you at the fucking same time with my fucking eyes closed. That's what kind of nerve at the point that I'm getting to. Well, I wrote in chats, Alvin's gone. He left. He got out of chats like a pansy. Fucking Ernie Pansy Ernie. Well, I go up on his panel and tell him how I fucking felt. It's a bunch of lies. And he acts ignorant. Go watch it. He acts ignorant. And then he's got this clown that writes stuff like he's pretty and all this. And I'm talking about PP Mass. And I fucking laugh. I couldn't help because you got a fucking idiot sitting over here with his cowboy fucking goofy looking fucking smile and his cowboy hat on. So goddamn stupid. He needs to fucking taste smack plumb out of his mouth. Yeah, he's my brother. Whenever I've had enough, I've had a fucking enough, dude. Whenever I said I'd go into the depths of hell, I'll go. And then you got PP Mass over here writing, Jamie's pretty. What is he? Gay or something? I'm not gay. I have nothing against gays, but whenever somebody's acting stupid like that, I smiled, yeah. There's your answer, Ernie. That's why I smiled. You're a dumb fuck of such stupid ass is sitting over there with your fucking hat. You got all quiet in the dark like you fucking trying to hide something. Let me make myself, Ernie, clear. I'm not afraid of you. Yeah, I can smile. I'm a good guy. You're the problem. You said, I thought we, first thing you said, I thought we had our differences worked out. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. We never will have our differences worked out as long as you got YouTube pages. Yeah, go watch it, Catherine. It's on his page. He's writing stuff up like saying shit. I have no problem with what he's doing or nothing else. But what he needs to know is Ernie Shell's a predator. Ernie Shell is a meth head. That's why I got this. If Alvin wants to come up, let's talk about it. And I just got off the panel because I did laugh because of the stupidity. And Ernie was making a big deal, said we had predators on the show or some shit. I can't remember what all he said. You just have to watch it. And you got that fucking idiot sitting over here in the back. No, I think she's still there. I don't know. If she's got any sense, she would. But Ernie is a predator. I get stuff all the time. Like his last live last night. Yeah, they just watch it. He was in chats writing shit like I can't remember what it was, but hang on, I'll see if I can't see it.
I'm gonna go out and come in again. It's doing that thing.
Okay.
Email along with other stuff. This is on me. See, this is what Ernie does. He plays stupid.
Bro, how long have you been talking to this 14-year-old? How long?
How long has that 14-year-old been messaging me?
I got all the messages, bro.
Oh,
So why don't you want to? So let's stop.
Show the chat logs. Be enticing everybody.
Hey. Hey guys.
God. We're gonna do a bistro. Well, we could do that. We could really do that. Oh, somebody's coming up.
This is me.
Jamie is here. Hey,
I fucking had enough, dude.
Jamie's here. Hey, Jamie, how are you, brother?
What's up?
Hey, how you doing? We got a special guest, Jason Pee-Pee Mass, with us tonight.
I know, and I respect him, but I don't respect you, and I don't respect Alvin. I don't respect Ernie Shell.
Alvin's your brother.
I know, and he wants to get on there and running his mouth about me. Ask him who Morris Shelton is, a child predator, and I will have receipts because it is public document. It is for the public to see, and you'll get that email along with other stuff.
What are you talking about?
See, here he goes. What are you talking? He knows exactly what I'm talking about. He was on there earlier talking about me.
What did you do?
Mention my name, but he was talking about me. Yeah, he's my brother. He wants to talk. I have much respect for P.P. Mass.
That's good. That's good. You should.
But as far as people wanting to get on there and run their mouth about me, my own brother, ask him who Morris Shelton is. Come on up there, Buckwheat. Tell him who Morris Shelton is. Tell him about the child predator you let your kids around.
Wait. So who is all this? And what this is about, Jamie? I thought we put our differences to the side.
We have not put our differences to the side. Never. And run his in the chats about me. I've been watching. And I didn't say a word except for he started. Yeah, that's his name, Buckwheat, and his real name's Alvin.
So Alvin.
See, he acts stupid. That's the way he always does.
Alvin is his real name, but
that's the way Ernie does. He's a fucking idiot. It's cold here right now. Hey, my lady. It's actually called Tonight We Stop Predators and Special Guest Jason PP Mass, and it starts at.
Go out with Betty Gates doing that thing.
Okay.
I come
You're
on.
cracking me up. No, that smile. Can you imagine how many memes he's gonna have on that smile?
Start at 125,
It's like the damn
44,
Billy got a special guest, Jason PP Mass with us tonight.
and that's where it all starts.
But I don't respect you.
I don't respect. Now you heard me tell. I don't respect Ernie. I don't respect people that gets on there. If it's my brother, so be it. He's a narcissist. He's a liar. He even got on there and exploited his own niece.
I promise you that.
And then he started on Benny.
Have your back, Tricia. Thank you, thank you. You know, can you imagine, Benny?
See, he's on Benny right now.
You sent pizza too. You had people come and ring their doorbells at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. Guess what, bitch? I've got somebody 4 doors down from you. It's a PI. But you don't know which.
He's always a climbing, calling this bullshit. He is no fucking PI. Come,
It could be 6.
come to my house, Ernie. Come. It's okay, Dusty. Come to my house. I'm talking to you. You're so bad. Send your PI to my house. Well, I'm not saying nothing bad about Benny, but I don't like some of the stuff he does or whatever. But hey, who likes some of my stuff? Not everybody. But Ernie, he has a right to, whenever Ernie exploits his family like he did today with his ex-wife and whatever happened there, and say that he's got drones flying over to over Benny's house, and then he just said he had people 6 doors, 4 doors. Send your fucking PI to my house, Ernie.
Mess up sometimes. It might be 6.
Why don't, since you're such a fucking badass bounty hunter, come to my house?
People know that Benny had a 15-year-old girl that got hooked on drugs. Would it be something if we could get her mother up here on this panel? Lord.
And they're going to do him like they did me and pay or manipulate somebody to come up against Benny like they did me. Yeah, they did me like that.
Thank you so much. And guess who else we're going to expose, Benny? You're not the only one. This is your weeko.
Expose me, bitch.
We're going to find out what Mr. Don Wills. Oh my God. I know, Lindsay. Lindsay, just stick around, girl. Then tonight, Benny gets his, and he just don't even know it.
He's always talking this bullshit. He ain't worth a fuck.
What have I done, Kara?
Come to my house.
What have I done? You can come up and tell me. We'll dress you the right way. I'll be real nice to you. I've been wanting somebody to come up on my panel. It's really bad. I mean, I get lonely up here by myself like this.
That's why you're exploiting your own self and that kid to make more money so you can try to get out of this shit.
God bless. I'll share the video of the man he sent to my door. It's on my channel right now. That's so sad. So sad.
Because he's got court dates coming up, people.
So sad.
And you know what? Everybody needs to get together and call this motherfucker out on his bluff.
Well, I was just I do true crime. This guy, he's some kind of predator guy.
Ain't nobody.
Wait a minute. We talked to the police. Hey guys.
Ain't nobody afraid of you, Ernie.
My license says true crime on it, boys. Hold on a minute, wait. What's this? Lord have mercy. He tries to get.
You don't got no fucking license, Ernie.
For being under the influence. and then he lets them loose. He doesn't call the police or anything.
He does not call the police. He does not.
It's called hate watching.
So he's calling you guys hate watching, I guess. And
Yeah, all your sheep is hate watching.
Whining and begging. It's what he's doing. He's whining and begging.
I'll tell you what the fuck to do. Go over to my.
Out of here. Thank you.
Hang on a minute. I'll tell you who to fucking call. Anybody. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. They'll try to strike my channel. They like whenever the girl finally come out and told that it was a lie. Well, they tried to get my channel taken down. But you know, I've always said, whenever you put out the truth, that's all you got's the truth. They cannot tear it apart. And that's exactly what happened. It never went nowhere. But I'm urging anybody that has, and I'll even post the numbers up after a while. Hang on just a second. And I urge everybody that has been threatened by this guy, have been exploited by this guy, look up Madison County, where he's got to go to court, and I'll post the numbers. And it's Kentucky Court of Justice in Madison County. I'll get the address and get the phone numbers. But I urge everybody that's been come against or been exploited, been harassed, call these people. I'll give you the number here in a bit. I'll post it on my page. I'm sick of this dude. I'm just like Benny. He's going to go down one way or another. He is going to go down. He does do dope. That's why he's got court. I posted it on my community. The picture, the arraignment is scheduled for March the 28th, 2022 at 9 a.m. in room 3. Active cases is in green. Inactive cases is in black. Well, he's got 2 active cases going on. So I urge, whenever I post these numbers, I urge anybody, I'm going to do it myself. Urge anybody that this guy has harassed or been abused or used or whatever. If you got, and I've got plenty of receipts where he does it, exploiting kids and stuff, I'm calling. I urge you guys do the same. I do. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Stop me, Ernie. Stop me. You will be stopped one way or another. He likes making fun of people. See, he's making fun of people now because he's got his ass caught up with. Hey, Kathy. Hey, everybody. Hey. I wished he would. It's open invitation. It's open invitation. Hell, it's open invitation for old Skern Dog to come up. Today, I'm afraid, hey, True Tragedy, of anybody like Ernie or Xander or Tina, is the day whenever hell freezes over. And it all come out today is why, that's why he's trying to exploit all of his stuff like Them stupid gadgets. Who in the fucking their right mind would want to look at a gadget or a bobblehead sitting on their dash of a Predator? Who does? Who wants that? I don't. I'll tell you what I will do. I'll buy about 20 of them and target practice with them with my 22 or my 9mm because that's all they'll be good for. That's it. Target practice. Hell, I may even take the 45. Who knows? But they will be used for target practice.
Picture of all three of them together. He was mad because he pulled up her skirt and his was bigger than hers. I mean, hers was bigger than his.
And right now he's on Beanie. Right now he's on Beanie because Beanie's called his ass out for exploiting his niece. She should have never been on there. She should have never had his phone. And if he did what he did to Tina and Xander's kids, what makes them think that he won't do it to her, 11-year-old? And like I said, I'll read this again. Give me just a second. In the next few days, within a few days, however long it takes, and by ever, that's his niece, his sister's niece, or no, his sister's daughter. That's his niece. She had no business on there. Within a few days, however long it takes, we are going to revisit the chat logs between me, Tina, and Xander and Nick. Okay? On how Ernie sexually assaulted Nick's wife by groping, and the kid stood up and said, "Sit the fuck down, Ernie," and turned around and looked at her and said, "Ernie does this to us all the time." And by groping, I mean all the way from here all the way down and saying wrongful stuff to her. And this is why I started my page. And now that I know how to put it in the community and just a straight text or whatever, I'm going to try that. That way everybody can read it. Said, kid stood up and said, "Ernie does this to us all the time." We're going to see how Tina was getting mad because we brought it to her attention, guys. We're going to see how one of her friends, this is one of her friends now, a good friend, states that the two youngest ones, wishes their dad could get them out of there. And they ain't been back over there since, guys. And this is why I started my page. I've got over 300 and something videos now. And there's not one time have I posted anything that I didn't have screenshots of. I've got the screenshots of the actual messages. Yes, it is. They don't know who he is. I know that. Only reason, and I'll get with that in a minute, Dog the Bounty Hunter. I've got it. We made our own little chat group of me, Tina, Xander, and Nick. And in one of their videos, and you'll see also how they got mad because we was bringing it to their attention. Well, in one of their videos that they paid the woman to come up and do what and say what she said to me, or manipulate her or whatever, they say they tried to get Nick to come out, and I've got that. I've got it all. I got everything. I keep everything. Tried to get Nick to come out and say that it never happened. Well, what they don't know is I keep everything. Receipts, as Ernie says he likes. And that's that. Well, it's going to be coming out. I've got it on something else. All that's going to come up. And stuff here real soon. I'm going to be working on that. We're going to relive. Ernie claims to be a protector. Ernie's no protector. He can't even protect his own fucking self, and he listens to Tina, get away from that vehicle. And then she claims she didn't say it on one of her things, but everybody knows in the chat she said, don't go back to that vehicle. And on the Chapman's, Mama G, maybe I'll make that happen. I'm going to try my best to make that happen. Ernie don't know. I know a lot of people too. And the only reason I know for a fact that he paid to get that, and I know for a fact he paid Chris Hansen for that thing that he did, that cameo. I know for a fact he did. And I'm going to prove that. And on Dog the Bounty Hunter, hell, I may even get my own cameo. They exploited me, my kids, my pictures that I had. So I'm going to get my own cameo. And I'll tell you what else I'm going to do is I'm going to write my own article. Take that and you pipe and smoke it, Ernie. Guess what? You just imagine what it's going to be about. And on Dog the Bounty Hunter, only reason that he got pictures with them is Comic Cons. It takes me a minute to get the names, but man, I want it to be right. He don't know them. Exactly, Lisa. Unfamiliar. He goes to the same Comic Cons that he tried to perform and he never paid anybody. He got in trouble as a wrestling promoter and everything else and scamming all them people. Well, he's going to these Comic Cons, and that's how he got the pictures of it. I caught him in a lie on the other night. He said he was talking to, I want to say Tina, and I won't say Tina, but it may not have been. I want to be right. So I'm going to say I'm not sure. I can't remember who it was. But he said, was talking about them. So he was supposedly talking to, that was Tina on this, that I was in the vehicle whenever he was talking to Lisa Chapman. First of all, he told a lie there because whenever we was in the Hummer, he said it was the woman who books everything for Dog. Well, now then he claims that it was Lisa. It was not Lisa, and it was not the woman that booked stuff for Dog. Well, now then, he said that he's going to play the video. I wished he would. And that's how he got the pictures of Dog the Bounty Hunter. He's never worked for them, and he claims to work beside of Homeland Security. That's a lie. They will not have nothing to do with him. And whenever there's at the Brown Laundry or hollering about Brown Laundry this, Brown Laundry that, Lisa went to Twitter, and I'm pretty sure it was Twitter or Instagram one. I can't remember. So it's one of the two, and says that beware of the people trying to say that they was working with them, that they was working with nobody. That ain't how she worded it, but that's to what she is saying. And he did take a picture with Beth, but that was at a Comic-Con. Okay. He said that the woman wanted Leland. He claimed that Leland wanted Xander and him to come up there in Greenville this past year. Well, they did a thing up there at the fairgrounds, I think, or something. And he claimed Leland wanted them to be uh, security guards. Well, that never happened. I'll tell you why that never happened. Ernie claims that something happened to Leland and he did this, he broke something or something. That was a lie because I'm on all kinds of pages. I go and look, and Leland was in Greenville playing pool at a known bar over there that I know real well. And Ernie, that never happened. Ernie claimed that he never went, but Leland did go over there to the bar and was playing pool. Hello, Tracy. Ernie likes recording and does a bunch of shit, dude. Ernie's nothing but a user and abuser of women.
There you go, Trish. There you go, Trisha.
And he's talking to a known woman, Trisha. If you do the homework.
Trisha. Let's end this tonight, please.
No, let's end you tonight. So I urge everybody to call the court systems in Kentucky. And
please.
I'll tell you why Trisha won't do nothing, because she's as bad as you, Ernie. Hell, she's welcome to come up to my page and tell me why.
I have to hear you do this, please. I know you're scared. Nobody's going to bother you, Trisha. Nobody's going to bother you.
See, he's trying to beg people to come out against people right now.
Come up, Trisha. She can't access Stream, or she got a brand new phone. Look. No more excuses, Trisha. No more excuses.
No more excuses for you fucking predator.
It's results from now on. Results, not excuses, girl. Results, not excuses.
You are an excuse. What the result that I want you to do, the result that I want is your inner YouTube shut down. Your Facebook shut down.
You have all these people in here right now.
She can't say shit because she's doing the same fucking thing. Ernie can't do nothing because he's doing the same fucking thing. I'll tell you why Ernie ain't got nobody arrested, because they take my computer and everybody else's computer and see the bullshit he does. So I invite him to have me arrested.
She takes that step forward, and it will continue until she steps forward and says, hey, please help me.
There's too many people. Them networks that Ernie claims he only dreams of having.
Trisha, I've heard these things from you 3 or 4 different times before, Trisha. I've heard the same thing.
Ernie is a coward.
We put you in a group chat and asked you, and told you what you could do to stop all this right now. You've ignored everything I've ever said to you.
Exactly, because she can't do nothing, Ernie. She's like you. She's a narcissist. She's a scammer, just like you. Just like Gigi. Just like Lisa Bordini.
That's up for you to do it. Thank you.
Worthless as tits on a boar hog.
And you don't want to help yourself. You'd rather stay in that because you're scared of death. I understand that. But there's sometimes it's called pushing the road a little bit. Push them in the water. Push them in the water.
That's what I'm trying to do to you. That's what we are going to do to you. We're going to push you to the sharks.
I care for you. I care for you. But I know what you've been through.
Thank you, Angie. You're exactly right.
What's he going to do? Is he going to call his mommy next? Here, go get me a cash app. I'll send me a cash app to his mama. So there.
That explains why he's trying to come up with all these.
You see, they got you scared to death, Trisha. They got you scared to death.
You will be scared, Ernie. You better be scared.
so sad. That's
That
very
explains why he's trying to come up with every which way he can to get money, because he's got the court dates coming up. He preys on the unfortunate. He tries to prey on people and make them weak whenever they're really not. Nobody needs to be afraid of this idiot or Predator Hunter Nation. They are predators.
sweet Chippewa. Wah, wah, wah.
And if you say any,
People are scared to death of people. That's so sad.
ain't nobody needs to be scared of you, Skern Dog. You little sawed off bastard.
Retaliation will be when she comes up on panel. She knows how Vinny and the team he has and how they've done. You see their accessories. We got the names.
Please come and arrest me,
They try to do
Ernie.
me the same way, but I don't give a damn.
Look.
I was scared just for
Here,
just so they would keep pressing.
here.
Just so they would keep
I
pressing.
even got the handcuffs, bro.
Now,
Hang on, I'll show you, Ernie.
look at this. I'm getting cussed out now.
Here you go, Skern Dog. I even loaned you my handcuffs. Come put them on me. I dare you. Come put them on me. I'll loan them to you. You ain't got the balls. You ain't got the heart. You ain't got the spine. You ain't got the
This
guts.
makes no sense.
You
This
ain't
makes
got
no
the
sense at all.
backbone.
But anyways, let me see what else it's doing. Oh wow.
He claims that he's been arresting us for over years now. It started with the Tales of the Lycan and people in this hometown, my hometown. And I did stand up to take the fight.
Jennifer Lynn. Good heart wishes could be closer to my family and the people I love. But yet she makes a lot of threats and has her kid up on her. Never mind. This is too easy.
It's too easy, too easy, too easy. It's too easy. I'm gonna make some fucking stickers that says that and sell them. Too easy.
That's all right. Are you ready to come up? Hold on a second.
It's too easy. What's too easy is we're gonna shut you the fuck down.
Hey, are you ready to come up on panel and so we can get this Don Wells phone call out of the way?
And there's another thing he's exploited. The Wells family. He took and posted pictures, as a predator does, of Summer. I'm not going to post them. But he did.
You get strikes for talking about this case. The only time you get strikes.
Go and I'll have to look. Yes, he does. He's got 2 active cases. He's fixing to have a third one because I'm calling, and I urge everybody else to call whenever I put them numbers up. They will not stop me. Mama G.
You're going around in circles, sir, Trish.
She runs around in circles because of all the drugs like you do, Ernie. You was running around your vehicle.
I'm asking if they're ready. But I'm ready to get. So
That's exactly right, Catherine.
he's not going to come up. He acts like, oh.
We're not going to come on I'm not going on your fucking stupidity channel no more. I'll tell you why, because you want to back up in a fucking corner like a cat's got your tongue like a poo nanny you are.
Get your popcorn ready.
Popcorn.
Hey, how long before you ready? When you be ready?
Just walked in the door, so the kids are still
10, 15. Copy.
Look, it's Tina the Tooth the bitch.
it was about 50 minutes.
Copy that.
Do 15 minutes.
We're just going to play segments of it because I'm not playing a whole damn hour and a half phone call. That way we can do lessons out of it. I'm going to teach further lesson tonight. Thank you.
It got good. It got a little better after.
It got a little better. She must be talking.
I've got 425 people in here watching.
You do not goddamn got no 425
I want
people.
everybody to listen to it and listen to what the dialogue. I want them to listen to how he's talking, and just every bit of it. We're just gonna
Everybody, I'll tell you how. Go strike his channel.
thank you.
Strike his channel. I'm urging everybody to do that too. Strike this motherfucker's channel.
Y'all want it all.
I want all you, Stern Dog. I heard you call Benny out. What happened whenever I called you out?
Yeah, but we're giving
Benny
you
and them
an
was
option
going to
right
take
now.
up money
Right
for it,
now,
Stern
I'm
Dog.
telling you.
You
don't
never
wanna
said a
listen,
word.
obviously, but the right people are in here listening.
I don't give a fuck
You
who's
come in and you
listening.
make a
Let me
statement,
say,
and you talk about what they've done to you.
I
see.
don't
You'll see.
give a damn who's
But you don't
listening.
believe nothing. You know, look, I can lead a horse to the water,
He's taking my words.
but we can't make it drink. That's a fact.
Hang on a minute. Let me make sure I got it right. It's $, Jamie Berryhill, $, Dixie B Dad. Lowercase. The panel's up, Alvin, if you want to come on up. Let's talk. Better yet, he's probably got me blocked, so let me go check something out, guys. Who gives a fuck who you work with? You are nobody, Stern Dog. You are nobody. You are not law enforcement. You will never be law enforcement. They have me all timed out and all kinds of shit. See, that's what you get whenever you go over to their page. If you ask them questions or anything, you might as well chalk it up. His super kumquat mods, the sheep that he's got modding, blocks you or times you out because that's just the way they do. They're cowards.
Right now, if I was to tell him it's out there gray right now, he'd be out there with binoculars trying to spot it in the dark. That's Benny for you. He would literally actually out there. He would be out there looking, trying to find a drone when.
I would go out there and look, and I'd hope you'd be there, Ernie.
Shooting right down over top. You know, I can say anything. You know what he's going to do? He's going to call the police. He's going to tell everybody. He's going to make sure that they understand that Ernie Shell is a bad person and that he's going to kick his ass.
Well, fucking come and kick my ass, Ernie, please.
He's a scared little bitch.
You are a bitch.
Kentucky. Yeah, but it was so we put his brother's trial online, and then he's come online and made these crazy.
Exactly, Mountain Mama. They're getting their information.
Puts himself at the scene of the crime during cleanup.
And there goes that stupid fucking laugh.
You see, Benny, those nation members, those 39 states that
Good night, Dazed and Confused.
sworn that we the people will protect the children at all costs.
We the people will protect the innocent children and families, Ernie Shell. And you are going to be exploited, exposed, whatever it takes me to do, I'm going to do it.
Those 3 words are, they're life lessons, brother, at all costs.
Which is a whole different thing. There's people already looking into all that. But he's a real liability, a public safety issue.
He needs help. Ernie Shell needs help.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Last night, he's a predator hunter. What he does is he traps these people at parks and he talks to them online, he says, and then he gives him a stiff talking to.
Listen to this shit. He's always doing something.
You know, there is proof of this, man. Let's listen to this again. Let's just listen to all of it. That way we give everybody time.
And he's doing it for money because he's got the court dates coming up.
Benny don't want to come up, and well, Benny's Benny.
So the reason we split up is because I caught him with my brother's boyfriend. That's a hard pill for me to swallow and say, like, nationally I'm fine right now, but yeah.
Pretending to be some kind of advocate, victim's advocate, and
Victim's advocate. Victim's advocate of attention. He's not doing anything for anybody to do something nice for somebody or to save someone or to get is for attention and to make people think that he's a reputable citizen in society. He's not. He's a piece of crap. He would soon molest a child and look at him. That's his fancy. That's why he's into that shit. And I had to keep my dog from for a long time because I didn't know what was going on. Some strange stuff was happening, and she was starting to act funny. And I'm like, no, I didn't leave her around no more. I'm serious. I didn't lie. I'm validated, but I ain't lying. I told her she went down. She a good girl. She don't do that. It's straight. No bones, and kibble. He wouldn't go out and get of it because he couldn't keep it up. He just sit there and play with his little soft, short, thin little wiener and use a lot of lotion and don't let go. Okay, so your boyfriend said that he's thin. He has a little Oscar Mayer weenie.
You're talking about Ernie.
Maybe a little bit bigger than that, but not much.
Ernie's always on something.
What is his friend name again?
Jaslyn.
Jocelyn.
You'll see it on his Instagram and Facebook. I have pictures too.
I know his wife knows about her too. A picture of all three of them together. He was mad because he pulled up her skirt and his was bigger than hers. I mean, hers was bigger than his. Did let me tell you about the geese? My dad gets farm closed down around here in Kalamazoo. And my dad got a whole bunch of geese.
Check this out. Tricia can't come on at this hour. Her boyfriend's home and he's sick of her bullshit and drama she's bringing in the home. Because she's just as bad as Ernie. He's a nut. Ernie needs to be locked up in a rubber room somewhere. Can you guys hear me now? Dana's supposed to be coming up in a minute.
They were a slaughter to eat. Ben was all about it. Wanted to slaughter and everything, but didn't even know. That's all he was interested in. He was like that in The Shining. He killed all these poor little geese, slaughtered them, but then once that was done, he wanted nothing else to do with it. My dad was so disgusted. He was a psychopathic serial.
He will be going. Playing in the street here shortly, because I'll give it a day or two.
Killer. I'm surprised he ain't killed him. I'm pretty sure he killed somebody. He's like a Jeffrey Dahmer. He's a Ted Bundy type. That's what he is. Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
That describes Benny Steve.
No. He was a wannabe rapper. He's 40-some years old. I mean,
now let me ask you this: How long have you been?
Give me just a second, guys.
Do I have PTSD? Anything in your life, you don't have to think.
Hang on a minute. He makes fun of people with PTSD. He makes fun of people with any kind of illness. He made fun of a blind guy. Entertainment. I'm trying to find something. Help me, Facebook. Help me. That's what he'll be saying. He's done so much. I'm trying to find the videos of him run. He'll be running down the road, hollering, "Help me, Facebook! Help me! Don't shoot me, bro!" That's what he did in the cab too. He was about to get his ass whooped.
For people to donate money to Monica, and he pulling off the greatest Ponzi scheme ever to be split profit.
He couldn't raise no money to help get his daughter no school clothes ever.
Well, then he'll buy that from someone and then turn it in.
He has his daughter with you, and he has only that son, right?
I'm trying to find him. And then he claims to have all them boots and I didn't do nothing.
Agents sell twice as many homes as other agents, so they know how to sell your home for more.
See, anybody with some sense should take and just Google his name. That's all he ever does is and somebody asked what other court date he has. Hang on, I'll tell you. Hang on a minute. Shit. He's got one in Harlan on April the 1st, 2022 at 9 a.m. And then March the 28th at 2022 at 9 a.m. Yeah. He does belong in jail. Whenever he got arrested at March the 1st, he goes to court for it the 28th. Arraignment is scheduled for March the 28th at 2022, 9 a.m. Room 3. That's in Madison, Kentucky Court of Justice. Last night was ridiculous of him. Yeah, he's a repeat offender. That's all he does is repeat. And then act stupid whenever everybody calls him out on it. Like whenever I went on his page. Mm-hmm. And he always claims to be protecting kids. He can't even protect his own self. He needs to be kicked plumb off of YouTube. I'll be right back, guys.
Played at my house somewhere.
He was on his live this morning claiming that.
Wait a minute, we gotta go back to this part. Everybody do a loop of this. Everybody do a loop of this. This is Benny crying and whining, being a bitch that he is.
All right, you're fucked over, bro.
He can't even dial. He's so scared. His fingers are shaking.
Ain't nobody afraid of you, Ernie.
Yes, my name is Benjamin. Seem to be having an issue with this guy, Ernie Shell. He just said on a live stream, like, he's been saying he's going to come to Texas and hurt me, but just said.
Now, he did on a live this morning say that he's had drones coming over Benny's house, and he does all this shit. He did. He's a liar. I don't blame Benny.
Minutes and 51 seconds in, he has a camera pointed at my house somewhere. Who would I talk about this?
He can't even talk. He's so fucking scared. Who would I talk about with him? My name is Chancellor, and I'm Benny Keys. Blood money, Benny. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. They're gonna have to start.
Thank you, Dragon.
Name, Benny. If the cartel members find out you're a bitch like you are, they're gonna change your name to bitch money.
15 minutes ago. But then he did another one right after it. It's called Place Your Bet. I'm sorry? Yes, but that's not so much. The trolling part is that he just made a video that's actually going live right now where he's talking about hurting me and beating me up and all kinds of stuff. Benny.
Yeah, give me a few minutes, Dragon.
The cops are trolling Benny. He don't even know that. He don't even understand that these cops are talking to me. And they're like, this is a bitch. Yeah, no. I mean, this ain't no fun. Oh, my God.
If they're actually talking to you, Ernie, I hope he calls and reports their ass because
I believe he should have left the cameras up at his house instead of putting them all over at Kansas. But then if he would have done that, he would have known who put the dildos out in the yard. Came to sit on all of them and took them up real fast, right? Blood dollar Benny. You see, Benny, you're crying and you're whining now because it's come back on you. It's come back on you. And everybody knows who you are and what you're about. Everybody does. Let's see if this video is ready. Let's get this phone call out of the way. This is a bitch, and I don't waste my time with this little bitch. Thank you.
I'll drop it in a few minutes. I sure will. Give me a few minutes.
Let's leave him alone. Let him go back to daddy. So sad.
It's sad that you do the way you do, Ernie.
Ain't nothing to play with that little bitch. That's all it is. That's a little mouse. That's all he is. A little fucking little why baby cry baby mouse. Stand up. I can help you. I promise I'll help you. I have those connections. I have those networks. We have those connections. Nobody here will let that bastard bother you, ladies. I promise you that.
Fuck you, Ernie.
Trisha, I know what all he's done to you. I understand that.
Or he is begging, trying to manipulate people to come up like he always does.
Help you through all this. We lost that.
He's got so many people fooled. That's why everybody.
I promise you, and you will not ever harm a female, and you will never.
That's what I say whenever I get my hands on you. With all your bullshit.
I'm not scared of his connections. We're not scared of his connections. We're not scared of him at all. We know who all he's going to do.
No, you don't.
So there's your gang, Benny. So sad.
He ain't got no connections. We've been getting arrested for months. Only connections he's got is the meth connections. Tina and Sandra. He's got connections with getting the drugs and connections of playing in the street.
Oh, shit. Look at Randy. I believe you need one of these. The party is getting ready to start, folks. Everybody get your popcorn. Look at that. Look at Miss Chuckles. Hey, look at this. I love this. Wait. You talk big behind the keyboard, but you left.
There he is. Lay off the dope, Benny. No, Ernie, you lay off the dope.
Running when he challenged you before. No, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
Let's do it now. Hey, Benny, I know you're watching. Here's your little thing. I'll send you over some papers. I will meet you anywhere you want to meet. You may have missed this, Chuckles. Did you miss it?
Miss it.
Come up. Let's get this over with. I'm done with this bullshit.
See, he's getting caught up in his lies and he's tired of it.
This wasn't about nothing. This is about getting results, not excuses.
You are an excuse. You ain't got no result.
Vinny is not watching. That's too bad.
No, but I am. Stern dog.
How are you? Can I ask a question?
Thank you, DP.
I'll leave it. You missed it?
I'll be right back, guys. Give me just a moment. I'm back, guys. What are you saying? Who knows? That's the only way I know how to get it to pull up. And who? Uh, thank you, thank you. Somebody, I'm gonna drop a link. This better not be. You're gonna have to, whoever it is, gonna have to show your face. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hang on, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Give me just a second, guys. I'll get it figured out here in a minute, guys. I'm gonna try to share the link in my chats. Hang on, bear with me. Get out! No! Get. I'm trying to put it into. Oh, never mind. I got it. Hang on a minute. I'm talking about the link. Yeah, somebody wanted to come up. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I can't remember who it was. Well, hello.
Hey, Jamie.
Yes.
I came up here because I wanted to speak my piece. What I saw last night, what Ernie did to his own niece, really disgusted me. How in the hell could he do that?
Exactly. Go ahead.
He
You got
does
the
not
floor. Go
belong
ahead.
on YouTube, Jamie. He has
That's just the
hurt
way
so
he
many people.
does. That's the way he does. And it's been going on like this for a very, very long time. You can go over on Predator Hunter Nation's page on Facebook or
Yeah.
Tina Simmerly, Kachina, and see, look at all the people and all they took screenshots and posted it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the people they have exploited their families.
Well, I figured I'd come up here and back you up. Because what he's done to you, what he's done to the stand, what he's done to a lot of people is not fair.
No, it's not. And he thinks he can get away with it. He ain't. And with him putting that little
you know I'm very respectful in the chat. There's what I'm saying about Ernie is the truth. He belongs in jail.
Yes, he does.
He belongs in the nut house. How in the world are you out saving kids, Ernie? You ain't saving nobody.
He ain't saved not one kid.
No, he's lying. He's lying to people. He's snowing people for all it's worth. He thinks he's all that and thinks he's a ladies' man. He's not. He's sick in the head.
All his sheep, you see. And that's why, I mean, Ernie put his, like last night, whenever he put that little kid on there, she didn't need to be on there.
Well, did you hear some of the stuff that girl was saying?
Yeah, I watched it.
Sure I mean, did. Like, well, don't tell my mom, and my mom ain't home. My mom went somewhere, and her pants were literally unzipped. He was literally grooming her. Exactly. How disgusting, Ernie, you sick son of a bitch.
That's,
I'm sorry, Jamie, but man, dude. I'm a mom myself. Yeah. I'm disgusted. I didn't want to show my face because I didn't want Ernie to try to come after me. He's already threatened people in the chat and Benny's channel.
Yeah, he's
for what?
training.
For speaking their mind?
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
What are you talking? Hang on just a second, please. Jamie, quick question. Is Ernie looking to be the next Patty Mayo? What the hell is that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'll tell you what, he needs to be in a rubber room somewhere.
Yeah.
Show your face, Outlaw Trucker, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I know Outlaw. He's a good guy. I know him, Jamie.
Okay.
I'm friends with him.
Hello? Welcome.
Evening.
Good evening.
No, I just don't. I'm not really an outlaw, but I have done some stuff to stretch the laws and all that. But don't worry about my neck. I am really a good guy behind this.
You're
I
fine.
am. But anyway, guys and gals, that we are actually trying to find a lot of information on this dude. We have checked his LLCs on both sides. Tina, we have found out they are a hidden cult, and the way they are acting, it is a cult, somewhat. But I'm not sure if we're still digging on that information. But they are biggest scam artists that I ever seen. And we have on the trucker side, there was two drivers that were doing the same exact thing that Ernie's doing, scamming people, preying on the weak, striking down channels under false pretense on that, harassment by the FBI. We had one driver got attacked by a SWAT team, almost got killed with the law and everything. So yeah, I know it's getting pretty bad out here. So
Exactly.
and not only that, guys, their LLC is non-existent. They are not filed with the state of Tennessee, and it's a bogus company. So look it up. Do your research, people. They are
Exactly.
bogus.
Exactly.
I mean,
And that's what
I won't comment in his chat and in Ernie's chat. I won't say a word. I'm just sit behind the sidelines and listen to this sick idiot who's lying to all these women and preying on them. Like he thinks he's all that. He's not, ladies. He's not.
exactly. And I posted in my community too. He's got 2 court cases coming up. One in March and one in April, I believe.
Yep.
Yes, and that's exactly what Outlaw Trucker said. People needs to do their research, and that's what I've preached since I've started this page. And people needs to do their own research, and they'll know what these people's about.
Well, don't think we won't back you, Jamie, because we will.
Thank you. I appreciate that, guys. And if you get a chance, you already probably know the stand and Tales of the Lycan.
I've been up on the stands panel before, and I said that I will not go on Ernie's panel. I won't say a word. And Jimbo and Matt has said more than enough.
Exactly. And it's nothing but the truth.
It is.
And not only that, Jamie, there's a lot of good guys who are trying to bounce back and try to help the victimizers like Ernie Shaw has done to re-victimize a lot of people and hurt a lot of people. And not only that, we had one driver, it went out and did the same exact thing and took a lot of people's IDs and all that, turned around. If it didn't benefit him and you turn around and said something wrong or that and gone after him, he would have took your information and set up a court deal and send a cease and desist letter to you, and he would dox your address and your phone number. So just be careful, guys. Keep your private information quiet. Do not give it up.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know, for being a mod, he takes 2 forms of ID. That's not what being a mod is. Nope. He just wants to use whatever he can for blackmail, ladies.
Exactly.
And he did come back out, and I would give his channel out, but I'm not going to do that just yet because he is a dangerous person. And we're trying to get him back down off of YouTube. And trust me, swear, I will cross my heart and put my hand on the Bible, and it would burn because I am stating the real truth. Because it will pop in flames. That's how bad I am telling the truth.
I mean, we're up here to speak the truth, to help you ladies and help everybody This is disgusting of what he has done. He has made a mockery out of YouTube. He's made a mockery off Facebook. So what? Ernie likes to play in the traffic? Come on.
Well, not only that, ladies and gentlemen, the videos don't lie unless you know how to do it and crop it and change. But videos do not lie. Cameras do not lie.
Exactly. And he's got people like Tina and Xander. They hinder him. They obviously, they back him, but they keep him where he won't get help. He needs help bad.
Yeah, he does.
I know.
And you can't. I mean, and we need more people to actually come forward, and that's what it's going to take, And I appreciate everybody in chat, and I appreciate you guys.
Well, I appreciate everybody in the chat. Everybody is so welcoming, and everybody is so nice, and I appreciate it. I may not say a whole lot, but when I hear what you've said, Jamie, what the stand has said, and I've heard everything that Benny has said, what Ernie has said. Ernie is sick in the head. He does not care about you ladies. He does not. He wants to scam people out of money. He thinks he's God's gift. I'm sorry. He is not. Don't fall for his bullshit.
Exactly.
And not only that, guys, ladies and gentlemen out here, just be careful of him and how you approach him. Be smart and do your research. You can get him, but you got to approach him right. And I've been trying to figure out how to approach him and try to expose him. He is a vindictive manipulator, and he is a scam artist. So just be careful, because he likes to threat and verbal assault. He turns around and uses the law to do false attacks, false arrests, and throw false warrants. But here's the thing about the law. He cannot force a warrant on out anybody without being a law of any type of officer in the law, or a DA those are the only two can issue a warrant out for your arrest or a court.
Exactly. And he's none of them. And he's not law enforcement. He's not worked with law enforcement, period.
Nope.
I mean, I feel so bad for what he has put you through, Jamie. What he's put Jimbo and Matt through, too. What he's done to all these people. I mean, he does not care. He has no feelings. He doesn't care who he hurts in the process. And that isn't right.
And the reason why I'm coming out, Jamie, to actually spread the actual big awareness, I am a 31-year vet out here on the road as a truck driver. But not only that, I do belong to a high network group. It's called the Trucker Buddy Program. We do go out. We spread awareness to these kids. We also teach these kids, young adults. We also help them with sports. We also help them achieve goals. We also do coaching with baseball and all that to help them. We go into schools too and help teach what trucking's all about, and help spread awareness how to do the job safely. We teach the safety of aspects of life. And I got 3 million miles underneath my road belt with 31 years non-accidental and preventable accident. I am safe, clean out here. But not only that, I have saved more kids than he ever did in 1 year. And he says he's got 1,125 arrests. I have. But anyway, I would just want to say thank you for letting me come up, Jamie, and I'll let you have your panel back.
You're very welcome, Outlaw Trucker. My dad was a truck driver. He had done it almost 35 to 40 years. I won't say 35, close to it. He was a truck driver, and we appreciate you truck drivers.
Yeah, thank you. But anyway, I wanted to say this. it is a miracle because I will tell this story. I worked with an autistic kid on a carnival. I worked for almost 3 years because I got kicked out of the trucking and I was homeless for about up to 6 months. So the deal of the short story was I got onto a carnival, and when I was in my home area, and this autistic kid, he was about 12 years old, come out of nowhere right in front of me. And I looked down to him, and he looked up, and I asked him, I said, how can I help you, young man? He pointed up, he wanted to ride the yo-yo. And I asked his parents, do you guys want to go up there and ride with him and all that? And I seen the scare and the fear in him. So I worked with the kid for that week. And we was there for 2 weeks and all that. And I got attached. I now claim him as my little stepbrother. And we are also involved with the Big Brothers and Little Brothers program and Big Sisters. But anyway, I come back the next year, and I don't know what happened to this young man. It was a miracle. I worked with this young man for 2 weeks up there. Come back, he was just bouncing around like, what happened? I mean, his parents weren't holding by his hand. I mean, he was just like a regular kid. You wouldn't even know the autistic was in him. But anyway, I just wanted to tell that short story, and it broke my heart and
Yes.
made me happy of when I come back the next year and seen this young man just bouncing around all by himself without parent guardian. But we did protect the kids out on the Midway. That is
Thank
one
you.
thing that our goal was.
Well, we
Well,
thank you.
thank you for letting me come up, Jamie, and speak my piece. I
You're
appreciate it
welcome.
very much because I don't like what he's doing to people. I hate it. It
Yeah.
isn't right.
No, it is not.
He is a sexual predator. He's disgusting. He belongs locked up. He does not belong around kids. He does not.
Exactly. See, that's why I started my page, is because of what come out and transpired with between Tina and her kids with Ernie, you see, and that's why I actually started my page. And like I said earlier, I'm gonna be coming out with the more. I'm gonna do a reboot of the screenshots of between me, Tina, Xander, and Nick. I mean, I'm gonna be putting it all back out there because he claims he's out here saving kids, and he can't even save his own kid. He ain't done nothing for
He's
his
not.
kid whatsoever.
Yeah, he's not
I know
saving
you're right on
anyone.
that. I call bullshit. He hasn't even showed no video of saving any kid. He's been using other people's videos saying, "Oh, I did this, I did that." Claiming he was in that area saying, "Oh, I helped this kid." I call BS.
Yeah,
That-
I definitely call BS.
And Dragon and Outlaw, whenever you get a chance, go look over to Tales of the Lycan and look up where one of Jimbo actually, and it may be on the stand too. Jimbo, where Ernie claimed to have saved a kid, and Jimbo actually had the people on his panel, or in Tales of the Lycan probably shared it to their page too, of where it come out Ernie never saved that boy.
Oh, I believe that. I absolutely believe you, Jamie. I mean, I believe you're telling the truth and you're trying to do a good cause. You're trying to do the right thing. You know, you're trying to help people. You're trying to spread awareness. And so is the stand on top of that, too, though.
Exactly.
So many people are trying
like
to
we
take
do.
this asshole down.
They actually brought the actual kid up and the friend that was with him, and it come out Ernie did not. And if you ain't for them, you're a predator, and they say all kinds of stuff and manipulate people like he's doing Benny. He manipulated that just
Oh,
like
I
he
know he
did with
did. I
me.
know he did. you know,
And there's
Benny exploited him last night about what he did to his niece. I mean, you
exactly,
know,
and I don't blame him.
Benny was trying to do the right thing though, and Nicolina too, everybody. And you know what? For me as a mom, you know, that's sicker than sick. He texts a 10-year-old girl. What the hell
Exactly.
is wrong with you, Ernie? Grow up here. Get some fucking help.
Speaking of that, not only that, I was a mod on another channel, and he came up and he showed in that 2 apps that you can actually put take a picture of yourself and bring you right down to a 9-year-old kid and all that, and put yourself out there as an
Yep.
adult. And I seen that app, and I was like, holy smoke! So he is preying on the weak. So guys, be careful with this dude. I have seen it with my own eyes, and trust me, this dude is sicker and sick.
He is.
And
He sure
he
is.
should not be doing that.
I mean, I agree with Outlaw. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, I don't even say anything in Ernie's chat. I literally just watch, and everything I hear come out of his mouth is nothing but a lie. He is so full of bullshit, Jamie. It's sick.
Yeah, you are right. And I'm glad everybody's finally coming out. And I appreciate you guys.
Oh, thank you so much, Jamie. And we appreciate you. And I hope you get better really soon. I feel so bad for you, dude. You know, I see these trolls that go into these chats and just say shit that you know nothing about. Unless you see for your own eyes what Ernie is saying and actually paying attention to what's coming out of his mouth. I mean, it's pure bullshit. He does not know what the truth is, guys. He does not. He manipulates the truth. He thinks he's doing good. He's not. He's evil. Evil as they
is.
come.
Mama G said he's talking to Don Wells. Well, let me explain that. I had Candace and Don on my panel one night, and they messed up and put their number in my chats. Well, so I could get it. Well, without thinking, you know. And then the next thing you know, Ernie, Don had a drinking problem. Everybody knows that.
Oh, yeah, we know.
He that's how he got the number. And then he called Don and harassed him. That's how he got the number for Don.
Well, here's my thought to you, Jamie. I thought it was bullshit that he called Don Wells. I thought he like stole the recording and made it up his own self and like, you know, getting it off other people's channels and all that stuff and all that jazz. And I'm like, dude, for real? What the hell?
He might have.
But what Jamie's saying of them putting the number in the chat, though, that's possible, and that's probably
he did
where
call
Ernie
Don.
got it. And
right now, he's probably I think he's over there streaming the actual phone call he had with Don. But what he forgets to mention is Don was drunk. Don has a drinking problem, and he called Don while he was drinking.
Yeah, he does. I will admit he does have a bad drinking problem.
And we all got problems, but Ernie, that goes to show you, Ernie seeks the vulnerable. He will strike
exactly,
one.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, we'll back you every which way as we possibly can, Jamie.
Thank you.
Even though I'm not a mod for you, I pay attention to what's said in this chat. Absolutely pay attention.
So do I, especially when I'm driving out here on the road. You don't know, I'll be sitting in the background. I've been targeted and attacked, but they won't find.
Outlaw and I both been attacked for and accused for something we did not even do. And some of our friends on top of that. Which is ridiculous to say the least. Even though we're good people. And, you know, this is the thing, ladies and gentlemen, this is the thing. You get attacked for something you didn't do when you're a good person because people are stupid and like go and run with it. You know, that's not right. That's just wrong. I mean, people are getting attacked for shit they didn't even do. Like, that shit needs to stop. That's not what YouTube is for. Like,
Exactly. And he
for
exploited
real.
Summer Wells. He's exploited Summer Wells' name for attention and views and everything else too.
I know, I seen it. I seen the pictures. I seen what he did. I was so disgusted. I couldn't believe he did that, Jamie. What
And,
the hell?
Not
yeah,
so dumb.
I know.
Sorry, guys. Go ahead. I'm trying to read chats. Not so dumb and blonde. What was your message? Sorry, guys.
Well, oh, you're right. I wanted to mention this to everybody, guys. Everybody's been spreading a lot of misinformation about Summer, this little girl. All right, I've been doing a lot of research on this girl. She is a free-spirited little girl. She is not scared of anything and all that. But I do have a clip of her audio, and it was very short. She said, "Daddy made me," and I do have it, but I'm not going to put it out there. I do have it. Now, that's the reason why she was not afraid of being nude in public or anything. She is a free-spirited little girl. She had fun in life. She would actually go up to a stranger and ask a question. I had kids come up to me and ask questions out of the blue. So that is one thing about a good stranger. Sometimes you got to take a stranger to wake up a stranger to see if it is actually true or not. You got to wake up and to actually see by only asking a question. Okay? And it is hard sometimes, but there are some kids that are really brave and they will come up and ask. And every time they do come up and ask the right question, oh yeah, I'll teach them about trucking. I'll go over it with them about the reefer unit. I haul meat. I haul cheese. I haul swinging meat in the reefer. Okay? Have a beef. But the thing of it is, we're out here trying to teach the good and help them be aware of what's around them and help them be safe. Right now, I got 2 school buses right there in front of me. It's got loads of kids on traveling back home because they got done with the game. But like I said, guys, we protect everything out here. But a lot of people say, hands up before guilty. But in the trucking world, it is totally different. We are professional drivers, and we are guilty until proven innocent in the court of law. Any type of accident, they have to prove by lost bear witness to actually see who was at fault and who was not. So that's the reason why that we got to be careful of what we haul out here, 8,000 plus pounds of unit. It is a dangerous unit. Not handled properly.
Exactly.
Okay? And that's the reason why we try to keep the highway safe. And we try to inform all the people that drive the 4-wheelers, just like a road car. We're not picking on it. We're not slandering. But we want you guys to be aware of it too. Because we do have air brakes. We don't have hydraulic brakes. It's all run by air and controlled by valves on our trucks and trailers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 different valves. Once we hit the brakes, our trailer brakes are ones are activated first before the truck, usually. Sometimes it'll actually work simultaneously and work both units. But the science of theory of an 80,000 pound vehicle traveling at 75 miles an hour takes up 2.5 football fields to get it stopped. We just cannot stop on the dime, guys.
No,
Okay?
cannot. You cannot. Well, I
But you know what,
appreciate you.
Jamie? You have friends here that actually
Thank
love you and actually care, who want to back you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Because there's so many people that like to take advantage of other people. You know, that's just not right. It just, life does not work that way, people.
No, it does not.
And I love what you're doing, Jamie.
Thank you.
You're doing what you feel is right.
Yeah.
And I believe you. Trust me, I do.
And anytime you need us, Jamie, we'll back you up. All you got to do is just give us a call, and we'll be looking at your chat when you go live and all that. But if you need us, just give us a call in your chat, and we'll come right up and back you.
Yeah,
and
we
thank you
will.
for time, bud.
And they put my mods put your thing in the chat so people could go subscribe to you, Outlaw Trucker.
Yeah, but anyway, that's all I have to say for now, and I got a little busy to get up to my next stop and take my 10-hour break. But I'll sit back and in the chat, so one of your mods, I'll type something in there. They can grab my link and put it out there for them.
They done have, buddy. They done have. And I
don't have a
appreciate you
channel,
coming
so.
up.
All right.
But
you have a good night, buddy.
You have a good night, Jamie.
Well, just remember one thing, Jamie, and I'm going to say this to you because I care. I've seen sometimes you get so upset, you gotta calm down. I got scared one night. I swear to God, I thought you were gonna have a heart attack. I was freaking out. I felt so bad for you. I'm not laughing, Jamie.
I know. I'm sorry.
I care, dude.
I do get excited, and I try to stop.
I know
that.
you do, and I feel so bad for you. Like, you feel so alone up there, right? Like, you feel so frustrated to the point, like, to the point, like, you really seriously, like, want to fucking chew their heads off. Trust me.
I do. That's the truth.
But I'm trying to help you. So anytime you feel that way, ask me to come up. I will. And I'll, be right with you every step of the way so you can calm down some,
And I appreciate that. And there's others tells me the same thing, that just like the stand and
yeah, but we're saying all this because we love you and because we care. Dude, I'm not laughing. I'm serious.
I'm reading some of the chats. I'm thinking somebody said blushing, and I love Jamie's smile. Thank you, guys. And that's what I'm saying is, if it hadn't been for Tales of the Lycan and the stand, you know where I would actually have been months ago?
Where,
do you want to know really where I would have been months ago?
Yeah, I'm curious.
I would have been over there at their house, tearing Jack up. And that's no lie.
No, I believe you. I do.
And
but
that's what I'm saying.
I'm only trying to help you.
I know, and I understand that. And you are very right. And I do
Jamie, there's another reason why I'm saying it. I lost my dad to a heart attack. I was only in my 20s, dude.
My dad passed at 48 years old.
My dad was 63 years old. And I found his body. No joke.
Yeah, you never forget it.
No, you don't. And I see I see how so upset you get, and I feel so bad because I want to do something to try to help you so you can calm down, so you can relax. I know how mad you get, and I get it, Jamie. I get why you do, because you're so frustrated of what these idiots are doing. But you can't show them that you're so upset to the point you're so mad, like you want to reach through their phone, and whack them over the head. That's the nicest way for me to put it. So I'm just trying to help you because I care. I don't want to see you do that to yourself. You need to just calm down, relax. Yeah, you're mad. We freely get it. I understand it. But if you show them how calm you are and talking the way they are, it just makes them look like fools, not you.
Exactly. I agree
That's why
100%.
that's why it pisses me off when they make fun of you. I don't like it. It isn't right. It isn't fair to you. It really isn't.
I know.
I'm
But
only
I
trying
don't
to
let
look
it
up.
bother me, though.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be nice and I'm trying to help you. I'm trying
I
to look
know.
out for you.
I know, and I appreciate that. I really do.
Because there's some people that don't want to look out for nobody.
Exactly.
And they all look out for themselves. I mean, you've got the world's greatest mods in here that are so loving and so caring and so nice to everyone. I
They
mean,
are.
all the other people in the chat that you all talk to me and, all welcome me with open arms. And you know how much I so sincerely appreciate that. I really, really do.
I'm glad you come over. I'm glad you subscribe, and I'm glad you come up. You guys are welcome to come up anytime. Just tell me whenever to drop a link, and I'll drop it.
But,
And
you ever need me to mod for you, I will. Guaranteed, I will back you. I'd be like, get
go
the
ahead
effing
and
hell out
go.
of here. You are not welcome. Get out.
Go ahead
He
and
doesn't need
go.
that.
Comment on one of my videos, and I'll fix it at the end of the show when you can. It don't matter
Yeah.
which video you comment on, so
Yeah.
it'll pull. I can pull it up. Say I'm not.
I'm just good at like kicking people out. None of the other stuff, but I'm good at kicking people out. Yeah. I'm good at kicking people out. But you need all the support you can get and all the love. You need it.
You see this right here on the bottom of the screen. Can you read the bottom of my screen from Angie?
Yeah, hold on. It says, just glad you got away from that. We are enjoying excuse me. We are enjoying you on here. Keep it up. I forgive you for coming to my house and scaring me.
Let me explain this right here. Her son was the actual photographer and video recorder, and he's one hell of a guy. And I noticed on the. Have you went and watched their documentary? Their documentary is nothing to compare to what this guy did. His name's Dalton Stout. I don't know. Yeah, I've had him on my panel.
Yeah, I seen him. You had him up on your panel, and I felt so bad for him. I really did. But he had a right to come speak out. But even though he spoke out, Ernie went after him, and that's just wrong. That is just wrong.
Exactly. And they are one. His mom's a sweetheart, and like I said, I apologized to her. She heard me say it, but these guys and because he come out, and it's like that with anybody. They'll try to go after you and say crap that's not true, manipulate people, and there's all kinds of stuff they've done.
Well, Allah and I wanted you to know that we support you because I watch The Stand every night. So, and what Jimbo and Matt have been doing too is phenomenal. They're trying to get the truth out there just like everybody else, everybody wants Ernie to get help, but he's so mixed up with drugs, who knows what else he is mixed up in. He's not in his right mind. Everybody needs to just realize he's not in his right mind. He has no respect for nobody. Don't let him fool you, think he loves you. He does not. He's a liar. Big fat liar. I will guarantee you that. We just all need to stand our ground and not let him get away with it. But the only reason I don't go talk in his chat, I will not go up on his panel because I will get madder than mad, and I will let him have it. But
And
I
I'm
do
not
not want him. I don't want him coming after me.
I'm
Now,
not going to go back up on his panel either. I'm not going back over
because
there either.
you understand why I didn't want to show my face, because I
Yeah,
don't want him coming after me and my family, because he's freaking nuts. But
exactly.
I said this in one chat. You're going to laugh. I'll give you a good laugh, Jamie. Okay. I said in one of the chats that some woman needs to kick Ernie's ass, knock him down a few notches. Oh, heck yeah. I'm not joking.
Yeah, they do.
They do. Some woman needs to beat the crap out of him and let him have it. And
Black him
man, he
eyes.
wouldn't mess with no woman no more after that. I mean, for real.
Exactly. And one day it's coming. Somebody's going to spin his clock one day.
Okay,
Somebody's going to.
here's the other thing too that really gets me. He's got a membership, like one of his memberships is like $100, and it's all stupid crap that they send. I'm like, it's junk. Like, what the fuck? Come on. No one wants it. Man, he scams people out of money. He's like
Well,
pitiful, poor me, and oh Lord.
well, right now he's trying to get money because he's got them court dates coming up.
But in my
Yeah.
opinion, that's not what YouTube is for. Dude,
No.
Ernie, why don't you go get a real job?
He's never worked a real job. If he did have something good, he scammed people out of a bunch of money.
Oh, oh my God. What the hell is wrong with him? For real. You don't do that. You just don't. See, I was raised to respect my elders, and I was raised to speak my mind regardless. And, I just think it's bullshit how these ladies literally sit there and believe him. I'm like, Google-eye him. Like, for real. He is not no prize, ladies. Hell no. What woman would want him?
Wolf
Within a week,
lover.
within 3 days or a week, they'd find out what he is and kick his ass out.
That's exactly what happens. Wolf lover, I'm pretty sure he's in Kentucky because last night he was at his aunt's house, or his sister's house. That's why they was at the funeral for his mama, or at the wake of his mama or something. And that's where
Yeah.
he was last night.
Well, who knows where he is now? That's the ordeal. But I mean, just
Well,
the look.
I'd say he's still up there because he ain't supposed to leave. He let it slip that he's not supposed to leave up there until he gets all that mess straightened out, or he got arrested.
Really?
So he let that slip out, but then he come out a few days later and said he's going to here and going to there, but he forgot about over here saying, "Well, I've got to stay up here until." He's in Kentucky because he ain't supposed to leave. That explains last night why he was at his sister's house. He won't go to the funeral home because his family. Everybody knows why. I mean, because he's a scam artist and this and that. But that's why they are the way they are towards him.
Well, here's the thing too. Like, he never brings up the fact that he was grooming his niece. I mean,
Exactly.
what I saw, what Nicolina saw, what we all saw, Benny too, everybody, I was so disgusted.
He should have never had her up on his family.
Oh, no. Oh, hell no. No, 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 no. And I'm sure you saw it too. And I'm sure you're probably was thinking the same shit I was too, Jamie. I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, I was.
Like to the point you wanted to beat his ass. Yep. I was thinking it too, believe me. And, he does not belong with a woman that has kids. He doesn't belong around kids, period. Him going and blaming Jamie, that Jamie's the one that's the predator. No, Ernie needs to go fuck himself. No, Jamie is nothing like that. Jamie is the nicest guy. I can't see Jamie doing shit like that.
I
Where
wouldn't
the
do
hell
it.
did you get up, Ernie?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but I know deep down of heart of hearts, you're not that way, Jamie.
Well, I
You're the
appreciate that.
nicest guy. You know, if somebody was really seriously in big trouble, I know you'd go help them.
I know I would. I
I
have
know you
around here.
would. I know you would, you know? And, you know, people show Jamie a lot of love because he is the nicest guy. He's not out
Thank
to
you.
hurt anybody. Jamie cares about everyone.
I do.
You know, and he has a lot of respect for his mods. He has a lot of respect for people. He's not out to hurt anyone. You know, yeah, maybe he gets a little mad and he's got a temper like all the rest of us, but you know what? He's doing a good thing. He's doing the right thing. He's exposing Ernie, and so is the stand. You know, Jimbo and Matt are the nicest guys. I've been on their panel. They are the nicest guys. They're not out to hurt anybody. They're out to speaking the truth. And Downtown Trina, you know I'm right about that, homegirl, because they are. They're the nicest guys. And so is Jamie. And, you know, they're
Thank
only spreading out awareness to make people realize what Ernie really is. And none of us that have common sense, we all know what Ernie is. We see the lies. We see in his voice that he is not telling the truth. He has never told the truth about anything, probably a day in his life.
No, he constantly wants to lie about everything. And if you notice, he never takes only thing he takes credit for is everybody else's stuff, but he never takes responsibility for what Ernie does, what Tina does. I mean, he causes it. It's his own fault what's happening to him.
Yeah.
And he wants to blame everybody else.
But I just wanted you to know that you have friends here that really actually care. I don't like seeing you bullied. I don't like seeing you picked on, Jamie. I hate it. I don't like it because it isn't fair to you.
I know. I know it's not, but I'm not going to stop what I'm doing.
Jamie, I didn't say that, dude. I didn't say stop what you're doing.
I know what you're saying, but that's just going to make me open the gas a little bit more. I'm going to open the throttle up more and more until he will be stopped one way or another.
Do you know how to read the private chat?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to type something to you.
I'm not going to stop. Well, I know that's not what you're saying. I'm just talking. I mean, he wants us to stop. That's why he's got me. He keeps wanting to bring me to come up on his panel and stuff, which I can go up on his panel, but I'm not going to do that no more. And usually they all time me out. They time everybody out that comes up against them. And that's why they know that we know the truth.
Did you see the private chat?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you ever need to talk or you ever want advice, you're more than welcome to call me. Anytime.
Thank you.
If you ever just don't tell people who I am. There's reasons and purposes.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not like that.
No, I'm just saying out of my safety. But if you ever want advice, you ever want to talk, you're more than welcome.
Thank you.
You know, I get what you're saying and I get what you're going through, and it, you know, health-wise, everything, the stress of Ernie, just everything. You ever need someone to talk to, you're more than welcome. Because I don't like what's going on. You know, I have stuck up for so many friends that have been bullied and accused for shit they have not done. And I'm to the point of, I hate when people do that shit because they think it's funny. It is, you know, it's really not a joke. Being bullied
Yeah, I
isn't
know.
a joke. I think bullying is absolutely a crime. It is a crime. No one deserves it. Even the nicest people don't deserve it. They really don't. You know, they really don't.
Exactly.
And, you know,
Exactly.
people have a right to start their own YouTube channel and do what they feel is right and take a stand. And you've come a long way, Jamie. I'll tell
Yeah.
you that. You know, and, you know, if you ever see anyone bullying Jamie, just take a stand. Kick him out of here. Don't even time him out. Just kick him out, man. Because he doesn't need that. He doesn't need that stress. He doesn't need it. You don't.
No, I don't. Everybody say hello to the waiting the waiting game. That's the mother of my kids.
Oh,
There-
hi.
I have 4 beautiful girls.
Oh, you're such a lucky dad. You really are. You're a lucky dad. And, you know, Allah was right. He'll back you too. I'm not the only one.
I try.
You know, Allah is the nicest guy, and I'm friends with him. And, you
Yeah.
know, he cares about people too. He doesn't like seeing people bullied. He doesn't. He doesn't think it's right either. And, you know, this shit isn't fair
No, it is
to
not.
people. But I'm praying and hoping that eventually, one of these days, Ernie will be kicked off YouTube, off Facebook, all together, and be done.
Exactly. And that's what we're hoping for.
Yeah, but it feels like to the rest of us that it ain't like fast enough. Trust me.
Yeah, I know.
Fast
It
enough,
can't
dude.
happen fast enough. You're right.
Exactly. 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 Because see, he thinks in his eyes, see, in his Ernie thinks in his eyes he's got game. He thinks he's all that, ladies. Nope. 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 Because I've heard some of the shit that comes out of his mouth. And he's all like, ooh, and I'm like, dude, shut the hell up. Like, for real, get out
Yeah,
of here. He's a waste of
he's
time.
crazy.
Crazy is the word for it.
He needs to be locked up in a rubber room somewhere.
Oh, you know how many times I've said he belong. Well, I don't know if you heard me saying it in the chat, but I'm like, he belongs in the nut house.
Yeah, he needs. That's unfamiliar,
And throw away the
uncle,
key
whatever.
and don't let him out. No, I wouldn't let him out. Shit.
No, he's been in there several times. He
Yeah,
needs to go back.
and it obviously didn't do him any good, dude.
No, it didn't.
Fuck
It sure
no.
didn't.
All it did was make him worse.
Somebody said Ernie is a lark. That is the truth.
It is the truth because he's crazy. He thinks it's so fun to play in the road and Facebook, help me.
Yeah, I'll be running down the highway. He'll be doing that real soon. Hey, Nicolina.
Hey, Nicolina, you still have that live stream from last night? You need to see if you can send it to Jamie, unless you have it. Or did you record that live stream from last night?
No, I did not, but it's on her page. I was watching it.
Well, yeah, but I think Nicolina has it, and I think Nicolina privated it. But
No, she says it.
I absolutely love Nicolina.
Yeah,
What
she's
you've
awesome
done to
too.
expose stupid people. Right on, girl. Right on. Because see, Ernie thought he knew who the hell she was too, Nicolina. Yeah, he don't know who you are, Nicolina. He's crazy and stupid. He thinks he's smart. He isn't smart. Nuh-uh, he ain't smart. He just
Hello,
stupid.
Blood Money Benny Keys.
Hey, Benny, you know what? Ernie was sitting there in his live stream, and I'm sure he's still live. He was talking shit about you, Benny. Man, he don't know crap. He thinks he's right about everything, and don't let him get to you, Benny. Just don't. He's just trying to do everything he can to get your goat. He just wants to scare people because it's fun for him.
Yeah, but the thing is, he don't scare nobody. He tries, but ain't nobody scared of him.
I mean,
little how tall is he? 5'5" or something? Little man syndrome.
oh yeah, I'm like 5'1", 5'2". You think I couldn't take him? Shit, I'd take him, beat the crap out of him. And then I'd be like calling the sheriff and be like, come take this asshole away.
Exactly. Well, I appreciate you coming up.
Well, I don't want to take over
you.
your entire panel, but like I said, I wanted to be a support to you, make you feel better about being on your own stream and calm. I think this is the calmest I've seen you in a while, dude. Seriously.
Exactly. Well, I have to calm down sometime.
Well, I hope I was a lot of help to you.
Well, every one of you sure are, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Well, you're welcome to call me anytime for advice, whatever, or if you need to talk to Outlaw, I can reach out to Outlaw too.
Okay. Take and comment on one of my videos, and I'll fix it to where you can mod too.
Well, I don't know how often you check them, but
I check. It pops up, and I'll go fix it.
oh, okay.
I check them. I'm always around.
Dude, I've seen you in the stand. You know how many times I try to say hi to you, and you just totally ignore me. I'm like, oh, thanks a lot, Jamie.
Well, I apologize for that.
I'm like, what an ass. I'm in his chat all the time, too. I'm sure you'll be in the stand tonight, too, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, I'll be over there.
But, yeah, like I said, do not let them show them that you're that pissed off, and, you know, play it with kindness, kill it with kindness, and Ernie will be like, what? I didn't do anything to piss him off today. God damn it. What can I do more? Dude, there's not much more you can do. We all see it all, okay? We see the bullshit you pull. We see it all.
We're on his ass, that's for sure.
He needs an ass whooping.
He does. He does.
But don't let him get to you. Don't let him stress you. Don't show him like you're calm as you are now, and kill him with kindness, and just let him make more and more of a mockery of a fool of himself. He already does now. He's gonna hang himself, dude.
Yeah, you give him enough rope, he'll hang himself.
Give him enough rope and whoop, he'll hang himself. Trust me, he'll hang himself.
That's right.
He will. But I'm gonna let you go, so I don't want to take over your whole entire life stream.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming up. I thank you.
No,
stay on that path. As Ernie said, as Skern Dog says, stay on that path. We're on the right path.
We are. And
that's
you know, you're
bringing
like I
awareness.
said, you're more than welcome to call me like an hour or two before. And if you need, you know, if you're that angry and you're that mad and you need someone to keep your calm, just call me and I will absolutely come up.
Thank you. I
So
appreciate that.
you're more than welcome, dude. I care that much.
Thank
And
you.
you are so loved, more than you know. And we all care about you. We care what happens to you. You know, you mean a lot to all of us for what you are doing, for what the stand is doing, for what Nicolina's been doing. Benny, too, trying to go after that asshole, but after Ernie. But yeah, you mean a
I'll
lot
see
to a
you
lot of
over at
people.
the stand tonight. I'll be over.
You're more than welcome. Bye.
Bye. I appreciate you guys. Outlaw, if you're watching, thank you. Yeah, I just quoted those Skern dog using some. They can stay on that path, the true path. Ernie has no clue what the true path is because Ernie can't keep his own damn path straight. Only thing path Ernie knows is the path whenever he lays out them lines of cocaine or them lines of meth or whatever. That's the only path he follows whenever he's snorting it up his nose. That's the only path that fool can knows. Or the path, or whenever he runs down the highway, help me, Facebook, help me. Or running around his vehicle, it's hot in here. It's hot in here, Facebook. There's people going to get me or whatever. Only exactly the only path Ernie knows is a path of destruction, and it's real near. He does change paths right now, Nicolina. He's on the path of trying to take people's money because he's got court dates coming up. And that's another thing somebody made on one of his page the other day. He said they said 12. Jamie this, Jamie just got like 12. I've got more in my thing tonight and every night just about. Not and I appreciate that, but Ernie's streaming with two things. I'm streaming with one. And I've got more. If he was streaming with one, I'd blow him plumb out of the water on his. I'll never forget Ernie. My ass is going to expose him every time. I just got a funny text. Sorry, guys. Oh, Lord. Who can forget the little man that's scamming everybody? So I hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight and my page. I appreciate you guys. And I urge everybody to call if you've been harassed or been stalked by this clown. I'm going to find the numbers and they'll be in my community. Give these people a call. I urge it. I urge people to go strike his channel. We want that channel gone. We want it plumb out. We want to demolish it plumb off of YouTube. And we told him and told him and told him and told him. All he's got to do is take his YouTube channel down, take his Facebook channels down. He's supposed to have had taken his Facebook channels down, but guess what? Not too long, he's right back on there running that mouth. So he's never going to learn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make my own cameo here within the next couple of weeks with Chris Hansen. It's going to be epic. And I'm going to take and prove I done know. I know how much it cost. So it's going to take me a little bit, but I'm going to do it with Chris Hansen. So you guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and go check out the Stand and Tales of the Lycan. The Stand will be live tonight, I think. And tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken, it will be the King of the Streets against Bernie Smells. Let me make sure I'm right. Tomorrow is Thursday. It will be on the Stand. We'll have to get with Jimbo. It'll be the King of the Streets taking on toe to toe Bernie Smells tomorrow night on the Stand. You guys have a good night. I'm surprised they ain't in chat tonight. I know I need to cut them bitches off. Speaking of eyebrows, I just got a funny text say you need to trim them eyebrows. I took a clippers to them. Last time I tried to take a clippers to them, I shaved this bitch over here, shaved it off. Thank you, River Blue. You guys go subscribe to Outlaw Trucker, Tales of the Lycan, watch Benny, watch The Stand. I mean, you need an eyebrow. You're not a burned them off. Did you video that? Hey Nicolina, did you video that? Pluck them. I ain't plucking them. That hurts. I do got a little weak side. I don't like around my eyes touched, round through here or up here. So I took a clippers to them. Last time I did that, I shaved this one off. Or it might have been this one. I don't know. Everybody subscribe to Nicolita's channel too. Tales of the Lycan. There's Jimbo. Hey, Jimbo. Are we doing that tomorrow night? Bernie Smells and me, the King of the Streets. Get them waxed. Oh my goodness. I've never had a wax. Come on, Nicolene. Tomorrow night. What time, Jimbo? Everybody gonna have to come over to the Stand tomorrow night. Wax them. He ain't gonna shave my eyebrows. I did that on my own. Still taking bets. What? Oh Lord. Thank you, Nicolina. I did trim them up a little bit. They was way up here. There's way down here. And I got that unibrow too. It goes over like this. Oh Lord. Okay, 10:30 tomorrow night at the Stand. The King of the Streets versus Bernie Smells. And yes, they do call me the King of the Streets. My vest is in my truck. So Yeah, he might. Thank you, Nicolina. Y'all gonna have me so red faced? Oh Lord. I do. If you look right here, that dude goes plumb over here. What I thought about doing is like at Christmas time, letting it grow. Just letting it go. You hear he has a surprise. We'll have to find out. I'm anxious to find out what it is tomorrow night. So you guys go. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate you guys. So you guys go check out the stand and Tales of the Lycan on Tales of the Lycan is on Facebook. And then the stand, which is Jimbo, check out their pages. It's just more facts and true receipts of true facts against Ernie. It's just unreal. And he wonders why. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Wonders why it keeps happening. He can't figure it out. It's his fault. Exactly. Our Nicolina, thank you. We appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night. I'm going to get off here for tonight. I'm going to check out the stand here in a bit. And thank you. Thank you guys. Put little Christmas lights up here. Nicolina. You guys have a good night. I'm going to get off from here. Thank you, Stan. Good night, everybody. And Dragon, I'm going to go fix that. You guys have a good night.